Hey guys, how's it going? My name is John, and today we're going to go over Workhorse stock, ticker WKHS. So as we see here, we've pretty much been waiting on that Workhorse contract like forever now. It seems like it should be announced by I believe Friday, but if not Friday, then it's probably not going to happen until I would say like election time or sometime after election time. But basically today was a red day for Workhorse. On the daily time frame starting, we can see that if you've been following Workhorse, it's pretty much been on the move up past this $20 mark. It traded sideways around 15 for a while, and then it just flew right past it to $31. And we have been ranging since, and it is pretty uncertain right now for Workhorse and what exactly it wants to do. But if we look at these charts, we can devise a plan and basically come up with a place where we can feel confident with our position and essentially hold this position for the long term, because Workhorse as a company, if we were to look at stock price and companies separately, Workhorse has a lot of potential, considering that besides even getting that USPS contract, they're going to have a bunch of customers. They have Amazon, Walmart, they have they have UPS, they'll have Ryder. I mean, they're going to have a bunch of big commercial giants that are going to want Workhorse technology. But besides the company, let's look at their stock and devise a plan to see where exactly it makes sense to get back in. And when I say get back in, I don't mean like you sold out and then you're trying to buy back in and time the market perfectly. I mean as in average in a position and grow it over the long term. So in my case, I'm only interested in buying Workhorse. I don't want to sell any. So as we see here on the daily, let me go past that. We already covered the daily. Essentially, we ran up to this 31 high. We retraced back down to this low of $20, and we have came back up to 28, back down to 25. So basically what happened initially is this $20 high was a strong level of resistance, which we ended up breaking past, retesting, and ultimately running higher. Okay, I see this strong downward movement. Anyone who bought here was essentially red and probably scared. I mean, for any reason being, you're scared because you're red, right? But essentially, they caught you on that upward move. It came back down to support. It did not break structure, closed green, and ended up moving higher. So if you were green and you know how to properly understand price action and understand structure of price charts, you'll be confident in your position regardless of it being red. Okay, as long as these positions don't break structure, you can feel confident that you had a good buy-in. And in the event it does break structure and continues lower, you need to see whether it's fundamental or if it's just the stock wants to run lower, people are selling off, and you have the opportunity to buy in cheaper. But what we're interested in is buying in at good prices. So right now it is sitting at $25.22, and this is after a red day. I believe it's 6%, 6.72% that it's fell today. Even more so into the after hours to 25.22 right now, and we're essentially at a point of support at this point in time. Now, I think Workhorse is going to sweep this high at $31, but I believe it could come back down to this $20 mark in the I would say in the short term. I could definitely see a hard pullback again to this level before it wants to move back past to this $31, $32 mark. But I do believe it is going to move higher, but I just don't think it's going to do that quite yet. If we do hear about some kind of Workhorse contract or some kind of catalyst, which I mean I can't I can't really imagine any other catalyst than the the USPS contract, moving this like way past $32. It's going to be massive, especially considering how many people have been waiting for this contract to be solidified before they get in on this stock. Because if they do get the USPS stock, Workhorse officially becomes a growth stock. Even right now, they have a bunch of cash, but if they can secure that much volume and orders, they're going to have so much growth potential. They'll have revenues like crazy to fund other ventures. Stock price will go up. They'll be able to do capital raises like nothing. It's just going to be beautiful. So really, that's what we're waiting on. But right now, at a point of support, this could be a purchasing opportunity, because remember, we like to buy low and sell high, and not buy high and sell higher, as Jim Cramer likes to say. If you're interested in Workhorse, this would be a good place to basically buy a piece of your position that you ultimately want to accumulate over time. And why I say is don't go all in is because if you go all in here and it comes back down to $20.70, for example, you have no more capital to buy more stock. So you want to average in your position. So considering 100%, even 1 or 2% is great. If you were to come down here to this $20 mark, you can invest another 1 or 2% and ultimately ride it out over the long term. The important thing is to invest consistently in companies like this over time, and don't FOMO, and really you don't want to sell. Like, these companies have so much longer to run, and there's so much future ahead of these companies that it doesn't make any sense unless something fundamentally changes to sell these companies. But on the short term, I think Workhorse is going to come down to around the $20 mark. But if you're, not keen with timing the market, right now is an okay spot to buy, and just be able to stomach a drop down to $20.80 on your position, because it is likely that it comes back down there before it comes back up to the $31 mark. But I do see it breaking that $32 mark. When? Only time will tell. But that's it for this video. I'm going to do a video on Diamond Peak Holdings, aka future Workhorse. Lordstown Motors, sorry. And that's going to be a good one to watch here in the short term. So I'm glad you guys made it this far in the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment on this video any future suggestions you might have. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because it's free and you'll get more videos like this one. So thanks for watching and have a good one. See you in the next one.